Midway through Arsene Wenger's briefing with the written media on Thursday morning, there was a fleeting moment that made us wonder. Responding to Sportsmail's revelation that the Arsenal board are giving serious consideration to Patrick Vieira's credentials as a future manager, Wenger had been asked whether his former captain might be well suited to the role. Vieira, he said, had the potential but might be wise to work in England rather than the MLS with New York City to enhance his prospects. As a reporter began to ask a follow-up question, the club communications officer stepped in, insisting there is no vacancy and the debate was unfair on Wenger. Perhaps for a moment, Wenger had let his guard slip. He rarely looks beyond his own reign, but for a fleeting exchange, he indulged the speculation. Yet this was the only moment. Otherwise, Wenger's demeanor was the same as ever, polite and intelligent to reporters, tolerant and respectful of our requirements. There was little different, little to alarm, no sign of distress. When Sir Alex Ferguson left Manchester United, he was irritated that the media had gathered the news before he had a chance to inform his coaching staff and players. The pair speak every so often these days, and it is tempting to wonder whether Ferguson imparted that bit of advice to his former adversary. Earlier on in the press conference, Sky Sports had asked Wenger for an update on his future. He responded in vagaries, saying it was not his worry and that his priority, as always, would be the best interests of Arsenal. Wenger was then asked if it would be his decision whether to carry on for the final year of his contract. He responded by saying it does not matter. It hinted at uncertainty, but this has not been unusual at Wenger press conferences. These have been his stock responses during the more traumatic periods of the last couple of years. After the broadcast section of the press conference, the communications officer made clear that Wenger's time would be limited for the newspapers as he had a meeting to attend. At 9:45 a.m., perhaps it was there that the final details of Wenger's farewell were ironed out. The coming weeks will no doubt reveal the extent to which this is a decision of Wenger's own choosing. But for the announcement, at least, Wenger remained the master of his own destiny.